Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Unveiling Human Treachery and Oppression from Ahlul Bayt AS to today. Today we journey into a tale of divine love that we continued last time. A sacred union blessed by Allah Himself and the heart-wrenching betrayal that followed. We delve into the blessed marriage of Imam Ali alayhi salam and Sayyida Fatima Zehra, the cherished daughter of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This marriage, dear listeners, is not merely a tale of two souls uniting in matrimony. It is a divine symphony, a sacred bond that was decreed in the heavens before it was celebrated on earth. It is a union of two souls who were the epitome of piety, wisdom, and love for Allah and His Prophet. Yet, even in this divine union, the shadows of treachery loomed. Fabricated stories were spun, aiming to sow discord in this blessed marriage. Stories like of Imam Ali alayhi salam's intention to marry the daughter of Abu Jahl, which caused distress to Sayyida Fatima Zehra alayhi salam. It is important to note that Imam Ali alayhi salam throughout his life never performed such an action of marrying anyone else or even thinking about that other than Sayyida Fatima Zehra. In fact, she will be his only wife in the heavens. His commitment to his wife was absolute, his love for her unwavering. The Prophet, in his wisdom and justice, reprimanded those who created the false news of Imam Ali alayhi salam's intention to marry another. He made it clear that displeasing Fatima Zahra was akin to displeasing him and in turn displeasing Allah. This was not a statement made lightly, nor was it directed to Imam Ali alayhi salam. It was a stern warning to those who sought to sow discord and spread falsehoods. However, those who came later with their own agendas and then thirst for power twisted this narrative. They claimed that this narrative and narration was for Imam Ali alayhi salam in an attempt to lower his status and divert blame from those perpetrators who truly hurt Sayyida Fatima Zahra, to the point that she did not even allow them to attend her funeral. This is a stark example of the treachery and manipulation of narrative that this blessed household endured. Despite the sanctity of this holy household, despite the Prophet himself pointing to their house as one of the houses of Allah, they were subject to unimaginable pain and suffering. Their rights were usurped, their dignity violated, and they were left alone to face the onslaught of oppression. The years following their marriage were marked by trials and tribulations, as the couple faced the harsh realities of political intrigue and betrayal. The treacherous behavior took an extreme violent turn after the death of the Prophet. The right of the patriarch of this household, Imam Ali alayhi salam, was usurped. When they ignored the command of the Prophet, the Muslims ignored the command of the Prophet and selected their own caliph at Saqifa. This household was left alone, even when they went door to door asking for help and support. The house of Sayyida Fatima Zahra was burned. Her property of Fadak was confiscated. Her husband taken to the court with a rope around his neck and threatened to be killed. She lost her unborn child, and the Muslims hit her while other Muslims watched quietly. The Prophet had told about the status of this household amongst the companions. When a companion asked about the explanation of the verse of Surah Nur that discusses to raise the houses of Allah, the Prophet pointed to their house and said, "Yes, and this is the best of them." The house in front of which the Prophet used to come and say salam every day and recite the verse of Surah Al-Ahzab, the verse of purification and tathir, was subjected to such unimaginable pain and suffering. This household of unwavering faith faced oppression and hardships. Their rights were usurped, their dignity violated, yet they stood firm, their faith unshaken, their resolve unbroken. Through it all, Sayyida Fatima Zahra Imam Ali alayhi salam remained steadfast. They faced their trials with unwavering patience and resilience, their faith unshaken. They stood firm in their principles, their commitment to truth and justice unwavering. The story of Imam Ali alayhi salam and Syeda Fatima Zehra serves as a stark reminder of the treachery that can unfold even against the most pious and revered individuals. It is a testament to their strength and resilience, their unwavering faith in the face of adversity. In the end, the struggle for justice is not just about righting the wrongs of the past, it's about creating a future where truth and justice are valued over power and convenience. It's about honoring the legacy of Ahlul Bayt AS by living up to the principles that they embodied and showing our hatred towards those who betrayed this holy household. As we conclude this episode, let's remember the words of the Quran. O you who have believed, be persistently standing firm in justice, witnesses for Allah, even if it be against yourselves or parents and relatives. Let's stand up for justice. Let's honor the legacy of the Ahlul Bayt AS, and let's challenge the narratives of power and betrayal that try to twist the truth. Assalamu alaikum.